Hello, my name is Sean Downs, and this is the video portion of my Joyfully Submersive project. For the field component, I was able to do something pretty cool. I was able to set up an interview with a law student at Vermont Law and Graduate School. Her name was Leah, and she is in her third year getting ready to graduate. And I was able to discuss and ask some questions about the impact that the law school has on South Royalton, as well as how South Royalton interacts together as a community to help promote sustainability. And something that I found to be really interesting, one of the things that she discussed was that the law school does a really good job at getting community resources out to students, as well as social programs like Three Squares Vermont. Um, and the law school also helps promote things like Green Up Day for South Royalton. That's actually something that a lot of towns around this area do, as well as Sharon in the town that I live in, Bethel. Um, Another thing that I found really interesting about the interview was like I got to see South Royalton a little bit. It's a town that's not too far from me, but I don't really go through that way that often, mainly because I just get on the highway to go to work. But I saw a little community food shelf that is maintained and stocked by one of the local churches, but the members of the community are also able to donate items for that little food pantry, and it's 24/7, and people can go anytime they want if they're in need, which I thought was really cool. What I wanted to do at home was figure out ways to help eliminate waste in the kitchen. It's just my wife and I, so going through all of the groceries can be kind of difficult sometimes, and we tend to throw stuff out. And I wanted to try and help eliminate that. And one of the biggest ways that I found to help with that was starting to buy powdered milk instead of regular refrigerated milk. And that's really just because we don't use milk for really anything but cooking. So we tend to just throw it away a lot of the times. We'll get it and then use it for cooking a few times throughout the week, and then we end up with half of it going down the drain. Powdered milk was a really good substitute because most of those products have a shelf life of about 2 years. So it's still in the cabinet. We've barely used any of it. We haven't had to throw any, milk away. We haven't had to waste any, plastic milk containers or anything like that. And then another thing that I did to help eliminate waste was we started buying frozen fruit and vegetables because we do a lot of like smoothies and stuff for breakfast. A lot of like fruit smoothies and stuff. And we started wasting a lot less plastic containers, which I thought was kind of nice. It's lasted a lot longer than it has before, but it's also a really good way to save money. But thank you. I'll attach the interview in an attachment on the discussion.